call in and, give us a definition or advice about how to be an independent woman out here today, because there's a lot of people, a lot of women, especially who's going around saying they're independent and they really not. And so also too, I kind of have like, my little list of, how do you know that you're not an independent woman? So, I'm just going to go, start counting them down throughout the show. But I guess starting with, number 5 is, how do you know you're not an independent woman is because, especially if you like in your 30s, and you still living at home with your mom, you are not independent, okay? You might have money in the bank and you might have a nice car, but are you paying bills at your mama's house? Probably most likely not. And so that is just one thing. And especially if you're 30 years old, as we always say, if you're 30 years old and still living in your mama's house, you need to get out. You need to get out of your mama's house.
Hold up now, Kimbra. I'm at my mama's house. I had a minor setback now. But I still think I'm an independent woman because I pay bills in my mama's house.
Well, you paying bills in your mama's house. I'm talking about if you're not paying bills.
I pay bills.
You paying bills and you
just touched me a little bit. I said,
If you're not paying bills at your mama's house, that you're not being independent. You're just living off your mom. That's pretty much what it is. You're not contributing. You just taking. You probably don't cook meals. You probably don't clean up after yourself. That's just not right. Not right. And another way that you're not independent is if you just all you doing is just looking for somebody to pay your bills. You don't try to get a job on your own. You just talking about I got so and so to pay my telephone bill. You're not being independent. And some people might say, oh, that's a woman who know how to hustle. No. Hustling means you can go and get your own money. You don't have to try to get other people's money. Okay? So, again, I always like to get some advice or how else, or try to tell some of these women out here how to be independent and be a boss and have their own stuff. Because, there's still women out here that still relying on other people. And it's 2014. You need to do your own stuff. You need to rely on your own. So, again, like I said, you can always definitely call in and join this conversation, or you can just call in and request a song that you want to hear on the radio, 713-728-2500. And I always like to talk to my music producer over here, Miss Tony. How you doing today?
I'm good. And yourself?
I'm doing good. I honestly would say to me this week went by fast to me. Probably
it really did.
Yeah. I thought yesterday was Wednesday, tell you the truth.
Don't take us back. Don't take us back.
I know. So I was thinking, I was like, yeah, today is Friday. What?
Turn up. So you got anything playing this weekend? Cause I know you party a little bit out here sometimes. So you got anything playing?
Sometimes I am with my girl Cece. We're going to go back to Club Thirst. Cause little Kiki, he will be there tomorrow. So if anybody has nothing to do on Saturday, definitely go out to Club Thirst. It's and little Kiki will be there. I'm not sure if he's performing or he's just a host there, but he will definitely be at Club Thirst tomorrow. And as always, it is it is free before 10 o'clock, and then after 10 o'clock it's $10.
I thought it was 9 on the thing you said.
Well,
maybe it may be 10. Maybe I read it wrong. Maybe I'm thinking about another flyer. I remember seeing somebody that's going to be here on tomorrow. It was like free before 9. I don't know, but y'all might want to check that out because y'all, the cheap people that don't want to pay.
Yeah.
Then they might be charging an arm and a leg.
It might be. So, yeah, definitely if you see a flyer out there for Club Thirst, check it out and see. I know one flyer, and then I guess they all changed, but one flyer said free before 10.
You might be right because I see so many.
Yeah. So, are you doing anything this weekend?
Since I have Saturday and Sunday off, y'all don't understand how this is serious to me, okay?
Yeah.
So the last, I'm going to say, 2 months, I've been pretty much, doing the whole station myself, which I don't mind. So, Fire, if you're listening, don't be discouraged.
Oh, yeah.
But I have been doing it, but to have a whole weekend off, I haven't had that.
Yeah.
Now, I have all day Saturday to do what I want to do, but I have to come in on Saturday nights, which is not a problem.
Yeah.
So I'm just happy to have a weekend off, so I don't even know what to do. Like, I don't even know.
Yeah,
I don't know where to start.
As they say, you
like,
gotta
I'm ready
turn
to
it up.
start tonight.
You gotta turn it up.
I'm ready to turn up tonight. But I did go last night and do some networking at Coza Houston. Shout out to China Black and Mr. Les Crank Dante was in the building. He performed. So I did a lot of networking, and I usually don't go to a lot of showcases unless it's something that we're putting on or somebody I know just off the muscle. But I did go to this, and I had to go back to the car like 3 times to get business cards. These boys was hungry.
Really? Yeah.
This dude paid me on the spot for his grind special. Like, paid me right there. And I said, let me get you a receipt, baby.
Yeah.
And on the way here, he called me and was like, so we doing it this Thursday?
He was making sure you ready.
So I got a lot of guys that were in there that was like, I appreciate what you do. Because people don't give us this opportunity. And it's like, $50 ain't nothing. I spent that on a cup of syrup.
Yeah.
On a line of syrup.
Yeah.
I spent that on smokes. I spent that on the club, drink. So that was like my music career, I'm all in. And when he pulled that money out, I was like, he just stunned.
Yeah.
Boy, please. That boy say, put it in my hand. He took my arm and
open
your hand.
Here.
Yeah. He really did trust me.
Yeah.
But I think, it's a lot to do because my business card do have Fire on them. So a lot of people do know Fire. He probably would have been a little skeptical. I don't know. But hey, there are people out there, so y'all gonna see us. We're gonna start getting in these clubs, going networking, getting us some artists coming here, doing some interviews. Kimber, you're gonna have to move in closer or something.
Yeah.
Because a lot of this stuff is during the week.
Yeah.
And I know you work and things, but you don't have to stay all night. But I was just there, the first hour I was there, I networked with a lot of people who were ready to, get their interview on. So I might hand out some of these interviews to some of the other shows because I can't get them all in. They all want to come in within the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, and I said I was going to get better. I've been kind of off the scene, haven't really been going out that much. But I said now that I'm doing the radio show, it's now getting me out there, out and about. And I went to kind of like a meet and greet the past weekend, last Friday, and people were just like, Kimber, where you been? Where you been? I haven't seen you so long. Yeah, because I've just been trying to, sometimes you just need to just fade away and just think about stuff, what do you really want to do out here, and then try to get with people that you can really trust, because some people are just say they'll do stuff, kind of guide you the right way or whatever, and then they really don't. They don't really have your back like they say they're going to have your back. So it's just, so now I said I'm definitely going to start to get back out there and do stuff during the week.
Even if it's karaoke. People don't understand you go to karaoke because most people at karaoke can sing. So even if it's karaoke or poetry night, you can get poets in here that want to come and,
and
spit some of their poetry. So it's just not just music. I mean, whether you're an actress, actor, model, whoever, you can come in here and we flash your pictures up on the on our pages, and you come in and do an interview. It don't have to be just about music. Yeah. It could be about you too. You're an author, you write books.
Or you're an entrepreneur trying to start your own business.
Anything.
Yeah, anything.
We're open here, 18 Media Broadcast Company at Street 93.3. We do it all. We promote, we brand, we market for you. If you don't have time to run your own Facebook page, I run a few people's Facebook pages right now that pay me monthly. So if you're not able to run your Facebook pages, I can do it for you. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we do everything here. Fire does branding as far as finding who you are, your true self. Finding, should you cut your hair? Should you start looking this way, dressing this way? So we do it all here. We do it all.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's always good to, network with people, because you don't know who knows who around, so if you definitely try and get in touch with Fire, or you try and get in touch with, Tony or myself, you definitely can get in touch with Fire. So, you know, it's always good to network with different people, and try, especially like I said, if you are an entrepreneur or rapper, singer, actress, poet, or whatever, and you're trying to get out there and let people know, it's always definitely good to try to also get out there and network with people. So, and then you never know what can happen with that. You know, so it's always, because I tell people sometimes too,